Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to make a thumbnail for a YouTube channel. I use a site called Canva. You can go to canva.com to check this out. It's a free website. It's a design website that you can use. You do have to sign up for an account, but all you need is an email. There are things on the site that cost money, but it's free to use the basic features for this. Someone on my channel asked me how I make my thumbnail, so I just thought I'd do a quick tutorial on here so you can see what this is all about. So if you want to learn how to do a thumbnail, you can stick around and just check it out. So once you have an account, you're going to start out by going to the website and hitting the Create a Design button, which is over to the left. Once you've selected that button, it'll give you an option of a preset, or I like to do custom dimensions over here to the right. And I select 1920 times 1080 for my dimensions. That is what YouTube uses. You're going to create new design, and now you're going to have all your options that pull up on the screen. It's a little slow at the moment, but once it pops up, you'll see everything going through here. Had a little glitch going on. I've never had that happen before, but eventually the templates do come up. There's options over to the left. You can see there's elements, text, different templates, various things, places to upload photos. It's something you kind of just have to play around with to get the hang of. It's actually very user-friendly though and easy to figure out. Templates are the most simple thing to use. They're basically preset designs. You can just basically drag a design, type in your text, and upload it, and that is your thumbnail if you want it to be. They're a little more generic, but if you're in a hurry, they're pretty handy and they look really nice. So I'm just typing in, a tutorial thumbnail, see what I can find. It looks sort of, effective for this particular tutorial. I'm just going to scroll through the options, and I'll just show you a template here that you can use. Some of these do cost money, but it tells you if they're free or how much they cost. Usually at the bottom right it'll say free if it's a free one. I only ever use the free ones. So I'm kind of just looking through the options, and you can just drag it over to the right, and you can do the full screen or you can do a partial size depending on what you want to do with it. And you basically just drag and drop it into the box. And oops, I clicked the wrong button there, but you drag it over and you put it in there in the little white box, and you can size it to make it as big or small as you want. And then you can type your own text into wherever the text is, so you can make it say whatever you want. I'm going to just clear this out. This is just sort of to show you what the templates are and how they work. You can change your fonts as well if you want to change the fonts on this. And you might have to mess around a little bit with the sizing, but that's the basics of it. There are also options to change the colors and the backgrounds on some of the templates, and it's something you have to just play with. I'll show you that here shortly. If you like it how it is, you can upload it. I do a JPEG. Once you get your design done, you just select JPEG, and then you can just download it, and it'll be your own little thumbnail that's ready to be uploaded. Here's where I'm going to change the colors. I accidentally wiped out the whole design, but you can select the element and just change the color. If you want to change the background, and then type text over it or put images over it if you just like the layout. And this button here at the top will take you back to the original design or forward, so you can move forward or backwards pretty easily in the site. And let's see, there's up here, there's different fonts, sizes. You can bold or italicize anything you want. It's all pretty simple. I'll just hit back a few times to just clear it out to show you more of a custom design if I want to do a more custom design. I've just got some random photos here from my other YouTube pictures. I'll just kind of show you, you can slide any picture you want to upload onto this website. You can upload where it says upload an image, and then you can use your own photos to put text or images over top of those. Here I'm putting a picture, and I'm going to add, let's see, I think I'm going to select maybe a text or some element here. You can type text directly onto your image, but I think it stands out a little more if you use some sort of box and type the text over the box. So I'm just dragging the box over to the image, and you can resize it to your tastes. So I'm just making it smaller and sliding it over. And I can put text on top of this box, but I don't think I'm going to go with that particular design. I think I'm going to actually select a different photo. So I think I might actually look for a photo that would be more appropriate for this tutorial. I'm just typing YouTube into the search under elements, and I'm going to see what comes up. You can see there's a lot of free options for YouTube here, as well as some that cost like $1. I think I'm going to select this image. It's a free image to use. I'm just going to drag it over, and I could do a half size if I want to, or I'm going to do a full size here, I think. We'll just drag it over to the size I want to make it, and you can move things around pretty easily. It's pretty user-friendly site. And then I'm just going to, place the text that I want it to say over top of something. So I'm going to kind of look to see if I want to, I don't know, put some sort of box or element over top of it. And some of it's just trial and error, seeing what looks good, I think. I'm going to drag this little box over so I can type some text on top of it. I'm just going to set that down there. Got to move it, obviously, covered up the image. Make it a little smaller. No, I don't think I'm going to use the box. I think I'm actually going to try a circle because I think that would look a little bit better. Here's a free circle I can use. And I just drag it over here. And to place it where I want it, I'm just going to shrink it down a little because it's kind of too big. I can move that, and I'm also going to change the color. You see this box in the left corner? You can change the color of a lot of the elements, the boxes, and various templates. You can just use that to change colors. I like things that are high contrast, light text on a dark background or vice versa. Then I'm going to add some text, so I just add a heading, and I'm going to type in whatever I want it to say in this little box, and you can change the size and font. You can basically make it however you want to look, but I just type in what I want to say initially. Then I'm going to make it larger with this button here. You can also pull on the edges to make it larger, get it to the size I want, and I'm just going to move it up here. Just click on it and move it. It's really simple. I'm going to make it bold because I think that stands out a little better when you're looking at a small image. Got to make the whole thing bold, not just part of it though. And I also am going to change the font, which you do with this button here. You can just scroll down. There are just tons of fonts to choose from. So pick the one that stands out to you. Try to find ones that, are going to look visible if it's a small image. And there's just a basic thumbnail. You can spend a lot of time doing this, but I think, over-cluttered ones tend to look less professional. I think simple's usually the best way to go, unless you have a lot of experience in graphic design. There's, lots of different options. Maybe I'll just show you some other options that are on here. You can find like emojis. If you want to put those on your thumbnail, you could just drag over a little smiley face. You can type up different styles of headings. You can see some of the styles that they have here with fonts that are pre-selected for you. It's really simple, and some of it's just playing around with it, and I might move this spacing a little bit to get it exactly where I want it so it looks really even. Make it a little larger here. You want things to be easy to read for people if they're just scrolling through really quickly, if you have text. So make them, bold and large and easy to see. And when I'm ready to be finished, I just click up here, and I'm going to change it from a PNG to a JPEG, because that is what I load up on YouTube. And I'm going to hit download. And once that exports, then this little message thing pops up, and I'll just hit continue editing. And then in a second, that image is going to pop up on my screen, you'll see, and now I have a JPEG that I can upload to YouTube. And it was free, and it only took me a few minutes to make. Once you get the hang of doing this, it's really fast and really easy to do. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If you like this type of video, let me know down in the comments. I've thought about doing like one of these with how to make a banner ad on for your YouTube page. If you're interested in that, let me know. And I hope that you have a great day. I'm so glad you came to watch this tutorial. So thanks for coming by. I also wanted to say hi to one of my subscribers. I always do that. Do this at the end of every one of my videos. So today I am going to say hi to one of my subscribers, and that is MaykelsGamez. I hope I pronounced that right. So hello if you are watching this, and I hope you all have a wonderful day today. Bye!